Hello. Hello. Yes, thank you. I know. Yes. Thank you for that. I've had a good weekend. I've done one car boot sale out of 3. And, God, let's get a shot of you. I've done one car boot sale on Sunday. I was going to do one Saturday, but something come up. Monday we were going to go out again, but quite honestly we were a bit tired from Sunday because it was such a big car boot sale, and something else come up, so we didn't get on with it. So I picked up so much on the Sunday boot sale that I'm going to have to do this in 3 parts. Both these items here were picked up in the same strange way, so I'm going to do one box now and the next box in the next video, and then I'll show you the other little choice bits and pieces I picked up as well. Right, first up, if you can see it okay, the way I got these was both in exactly the same way, 2 or 3 rows apart in the car boot sale. It was very strange. I spotted something in the top of each of these boxes and started rummaging around as you do, and both the vendors, the sellers, made me an offer I couldn't refuse. On this box, he said, "Oh, you can have the whole box for £3, mate." So, how can I turn that down? And then doing exactly the same thing in there with one single interesting thing really that I spotted. So I haven't been through these boxes. I don't know if there's anything else good in them. The fella said exactly the same thing, but you can have that for £5, mate. So who am I to argue with that sort of logic? So, right, if I can get my camera in the right place, I'll have a little ferret around and see what we found. These boxes are unbelievably heavy for what they are, and it's a massive car boot sale I go to, so it was an awful lot of carrying and humping stuff around, and it prevented me getting some other big things. I saw a couple of big vices, several oil cans, and a few other odds and sods that I missed out on, purely because I'd had so much. I was at as much as I could get. So anyway, let's get a shot of one of these. Hopefully, here you can see this. Now it's full to the gunnels. It's got on the top there 1945. It looks like 4-wheel drive, maybe. Mark 1. Well, it looks like an old ammunition box to me, but it's really nicely picks up well. And this was the item. If you can see it okay, is that right there? Yeah, this is the item that caught my eye. I haven't got one of these twisted wrenches, so I had a little go with the wheel. Even though it looked completely bunged up, it moves beautifully. I say that now. It does. It moves really well. I don't know if there's any marks on it. It's all too grubby, but yeah, look, the slightest pressure and it moves beautifully up and down. Even though, you know, the threads need a really good clean. But that's why I got this lot, because I like that, and I really do like that. Now, let's have a look at what we got in here. Well, that's a straightforward wheel nut spinner, isn't it? Hang on, that might come off. No, it doesn't. It might come off. I can feel some movement in there, so that probably will come off. So that's, you know, so on that turning handle, I can't see a mark or a make on there, but that's obviously a car wheel nut spanner. So let me start with that. This is a primitive looking pot rivet gun. I have seen these before, an odd shape, and it says on there Unimark Rivet, Bostik Limited, Leicester, England. Yeah, that needs a bit of cleaning up, doesn't it? Very slender handled hammer, pin hammer type thing. That's nice. Is it a Stanley or anything? It might be. No name that I can see, obviously. Now, I get confused with these. Either they're wire gauges, aren't they, or they're teeth straighteners, sawtooth straighteners. I think that's what this one is, because there's no marking for any gauge numbers. I don't have many of these, if I've got any at all. So I got one now. That's nice. Nice little find. One of your is it F-shape adjustable spanners? That looks like it's in. No, that need a clean up. going to be a big pile of tools in here. Another nut spanner. Oh, that's got something on. King Dick. I didn't know King Dick did those. But there you go. King Dick. Right. Let's take this blade out. What's on the end of that? A nice little Eclipse pad saw. With blade virtually intact. You don't often see them with the blades intact. But yeah, so that's a nice little item. Another pad saw. Very heavy handle. These are not normally that heavy. That'll clean up lovely if that's brass. I like these. Where are we? What do you reckon that is? Ah, that looks like a jack handle, doesn't it? Is that right? You hook that in the end of the jack. It's a jack handle. So it's looking car related. That is a much too big a handle for the head of that hammer. That's a nice size. That's fun. Tin snips. Can't see a make. Is that blue a footprint in there? Maybe. There is a name there, but again, cleaning up we'll find out. So that's that one. Another little, that looks like a King Dick as well, judging by the style of the other one. So it's another kind of nut spanner. This looks like a big old rasp, or a bastard file, is it? Yeah, I think that's more to do with horses than it is to do with anything else. Big old size that. Ignore that phone. You know the phone always goes off while I'm doing these things. Another, that's pretty worn out, that file. Very fine, very smooth. No good for nothing really. That's a little cobbler's anvil, isn't it? Bip, bip, bip. Little hand one. A handle off, a wooden handle off of who knows what. Chisel. Always nice to find a small chisel, 1/4 inch chisel by the look of it. Now, do we have a make in? The handle's in good shape. There is a make there, but I can't get it. Can't see it. Don't know if anyone else can. I don't know why that's in there. That looks like some sort of breaker bar with a nice little bend in it. Bit of scrap really. A little rat tail file, pretty gummed up and filthy, but maybe usable. Now this is a mystery. I have seen this. Any idea what this does? It looks like either a cutting edge or a marking edge. There's a wheel in there which it might have a part missing. It might have a part missing. It looks like it might slide around in this gap. I don't know if that's some sort of ratchet feature. It's got black paint and no real mark on it. If anyone knows what that is, I'd like to know. Unusual thing. Yes, and that looks like some sort of rubber filling. I don't know. Mystery tool. We got a little square with oh, I split. See what I can do with that. Might have a little bit of a play. Square file. All these ends are bent over. I don't know why. Roll plug tool. What number? Can I see the number on there? Where is it? I can see it says roll plug. Yeah, roll plug is there. But with my terrible eyesight, I cannot see the size, but I'm guessing that's an 18. Right, marking gauge, a Cambridge Sheffield quality marking gauge. That has definitely seen better days. Not used, doesn't look like it's ever been used. Yeah. Another raspy type file, that's got some use left in it. Ah, what's in the bag? What's in the bag? Wheels, just little casters. I think goes back in the bag. Handle, that can fit on one of those files. What's this? This is some sort of leather worker's needle, I suppose. I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Yellow handled, burnt flat-ended screwdriver. That's quite long, isn't it? Yeah, it's a split in the handle, so that won't be staying in the collection. Oh, pair of old Talon scissors. Now, my parents had exactly this pair. I'm going to clean that up because of that. They used this for everything. And being left-handed, for me, it was a bit easier to cut. So Talons, is that a British make or is it a foreign make? What have we got there? I can't read the writing, of course. Too small for me. But Talons. I'm going to keep those. They're going to get some good work. Another raw plug tool. I suspect the 14 size. Yeah, raw plug. I don't know. Can't see. That's had some use. Now, the almost compulsory box spanner for a bicycle. And then what looks like the rest of the box, I don't want to bore you too much to be honest, is every kind of half round file you can use. Whether they're any quality, they've got some of them feel like they've got a good edge. What is this? That's a big old round file, isn't it? That'll clean up. It's gunked up, but it'll clean up. That's a big old round file, that one. I've never used one that big. But there you go, there's a round file. Now, what's that handle off? Ah, look at that. It's got a Phillips or a posi drive bit in the end. I wonder if that's a homemade thing. I know there is some markings on it. I thought it was homemade at first. NG or NO. Oh, was it a GPO thing? But it looks like some sort of, you can put the bits in the end and then you can put a bar through the holes, I suppose, to turn tricky bolt nuts. Screws, yeah, so that's what I suspect that is. A real mystery box of odd shaped, I don't know what that was. Mystery time. Another large round file that's got a lot of edge left on it. Handles. Now I know what that handle's off. That's off. That's the side handle on an old drill, isn't it? Plastic. Another one. And then to spare you the rest of it, because I think it's all files of various. Oh, that's a monster. Look at that. Look at the aggressive teeth on that thing. It is a make. That's a beauty. Oh, I have a friend that turns old files into blades, into knives. He's not having this one. But there are some good ones in there. And yeah, so that's it. So even a small, what's that, a small little plastic tipped handled little kind of rough file, for want of a better thing. So yeah, so that's box number 1, and yeah, that's the end of part 1. Oh, I've just noticed there's a clip missing there, but that can easily be made. So off to part 2.